Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. Doing pretty good this morning. As many people know, SHIBA INU is up. Definitely something to pay attention to here. SHIBA INU did exactly as Wall Street Pete predicted. I was telling everybody we need the dollar cost average out at the $5,600 level. We were trading roughly 44 right about here. Not many people actually believe that this was coming in 2 days. Like I said, be ready. You have no sound? That would be impossible. You would have to put your volume up, I guess, in order for you to hear me. I was not making any volume until I decided to. So we are live. We are noisy. So maybe we look to see here, if possible, I don't know if we'll be able to, but look to see if we can develop some support here at this line. Wasn't looking to do a live yet. We're going to go live at 8 o'clock. But I did have this chart set up for a lot of people to understand that the possibility of this fall, even when I predicted this jump, I predicted us to get to the 56 level. And it was exactly as I predicted. Not many people could do this. I don't know anybody who predicted this, to be honest. I might be the only sole person in the world who predicted this. But what can happen is this Fibonacci sequence level take us down a little bit, and it would hurt. It would hurt. But if you do see, we have the ascending channel, and we broke out of it. I kept buying all the way up. I'm so up right now. I cried a little this morning. I love it. You know I ain't laughing at you. I am laughing out of enjoyment, out of happiness. I'm not a hater. If you just told me you just made your $1 million into two, I love it. Absolutely love it. If you're new to this channel, this is Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto, and he's hiding real quick. Didn't mean to do that. We come here for you every day. Wall Street Pete, once a day, minimum. In the morning, we do a live for you. We've been talking about Jasmy, and we've been talking about SHIBA INU, and we're just going to be showing some prices. If you're interested, in the next 25 minutes, we'll be doing some live TA for you. Wall Street Pete will break down your favorite coin, your favorite token. Perhaps we're going to talk about Jasmy. We're going to talk about how Solana is now coming back to the 190 level. If anybody did want to buy some Solana, this was incredible. Solana right here. If anyone is interested, I'm pissed because I missed this opportunity to buy this dip. 177 was not going to show me that price ever again. 177, you may never, ever, ever in your life, and I'm just talking kind of silly, but at the same time, as we continue to create new higher low, we just broke that from here on this previous 184 on the forwardly. But this was manipulation. So we're going to talk about Solana as we do. We're going to talk about Jasmy as we continue to get this push. And that was just a manipulated touchdown. As you see, we're back on the 4-hourly, perfectly above the trend line that we needed to be on the candle. So if you like this kind of stuff, if you think that this gentleman is kind of spazzy, that's true. I am kind of spazzed out. But I come to you with crypto news. Cardano, same thing. The market was manipulating. It hit our bottom. Worst case scenario, Cardano. So we're going to go over all of this in about 25 minutes. Let me get my cup of coffee. Then we're going to find out if this SHIBA INU move, is it really going to come down? And is this the head and shoulders pattern that we're starting to proceed to receive? This is a shoulder. Is that the shoulder of an inverted head and shoulders pattern on the way down? Stay tuned to find out. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. So until then, I'll have some beats for you. Enjoy the beats. And then I'll just get some of this shit out of your way so you can see what's going on with the price as I'm gone. And I'll be back. We'll talk about this fall. We'll talk about that. I want to get some things out of your way so you can pay attention to the price level and really just see what's going on here. I do believe that this could be the head somewhere up here. So we're going to talk about it when I get back. Didn't hold Solana or Jasmy as long as I should have, but made good money. You know what? Travis comes out to a perfect prime example as you're stopping me from making my coffee real quick. You can never be too greedy. Let me tell you right now, this is really important. What's happening is humans, we get greedy, and we want to make the most money ever possible. We want to become a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire so fucking bad. Fly of all the things I never had. Yeah, well, this is what happens. And you want to be a millionaire so bad, but you don't want to put in the work. You got to put in the work. So put in the work, put in the effort, put in the time. If the price goes up after you took profits, as long as you didn't take a loss, you can hang your head up high. You can hang your head up high and say, you know what? I took profits. It continued to go. So that's why I dollar cost average out. So when I do sell my 10,000 worth of Shiba Inu and I only decide to sell 5 of it and it goes up to a penny, I didn't screw myself. And I said, oh, well, at least half of it I got out and I took my profits. The other half, I could have took it all out and I could have watched it all go skyrocketing to the moon and I would have been, I would have been a millionaire. And you'd be sitting here crying saying I would have been a millionaire. Well, now you're a half a millionaire because you took half of it out on accident and fucked up. But guess what? Your dollar cost averaged out. Wall Street Pete taught you that. So pay attention to these things. It's really important. You can never get greedy. If you get greedy and you want to keep seeing this go up, 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 up to the moon, you're going to get smashed so hard that you're going to get yourself out of crypto. You're no longer going to want to trade crypto. So you have to understand that you need to take your profits when you can. And if your candle turns green on this profit and you didn't dollar cost average out, Trav, and you went all the way in and you just sold here and you're like, what the did I just do? Which all of us do. It's on to the next one, ladies and gentlemen. You have to find the next token, the next asset. Stop falling in love with the green candle. That you will never make money. This is not financial advice, but this is my strategy, and you need to start taking some attention to it. Not a lot of likes on this channel. Very disappointed on the like system. A lot of people are selfish. It is what it is, right? We're greedy and we're selfish. So pay attention, definitely. I'm going to do a couple RSI levels here. Check it real quick before I go get my coffee and relax. And then I'll come back to you with some live TA. Start thinking about the tokens that you want to hear about. Start thinking about the tokens you want to see TA on. Yes, I believe, what is it? Is it hump day yet? I'm not even sure what day it is. I'm so messed up. Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's hump day. So here we are. We're starting to get the pullback. We'll get sideways a couple more and then another pop up. That's what it's starting to look like. This RSI level is strong. So I just looked at the... We're in the 11 spot on Shiba Inu first off. We're down 8. A little over 8 in the 24-hour, which is a healthy pullback. Okay, pay attention to that. But what really caught my mother effing eyes, and that's the wrong thing here, sorry, 19% in the last 24 hours. We're up a lot more. 100% in the last 7 days. You're 100%. You've doubled your money in the last week with me on Shiba Inu. Why? Because I know I fucking did. I had 2,000 in Shiba Inu. I now have over 4. So it's just that simple. It was just doubled my money. It really did happen. 19.5. We're on 19.5, 24-hour volume. It's looking pretty sexy on the 22, but the 22 billion is a little too high for the market cap of Shiba Inu. So please pay attention for this market cap to come back down. Maybe test this 5,100 level. So I'm going to go get my coffee right now. I talk too much and I can never get myself a break. I love what I do. So please hit the like and subscribe. This guy is real as steel, and he comes on live for you every day to do these videos. And I'll tell you right now, the love I give versus the love back is feeling pretty nice, but the likes are hurting. So please hit the like and subscribe. Pay attention. You could have dollar cost averaged out a little, like I told you to do, and you'd right now be accumulating more. You could have bought more down at the 46. I mean, geez. So pay attention to that. The Fibonacci level right here is where I'm literally going to stop talking in a second, which is a disease I have. I can't stop talking. Here we are, 4,500. So I would have told you, make sure the 38.2% pullback you can get. This pullback on the Fibonacci retrace sequence, it's 4,500, and we actually went all the way down to 47. So that's something to pay attention to. That's actually fucking huge. Let's see if we continue to get this shoulder down. There's a chance that we have a bearish momentum at this price of 44.7 on the shoulder coming down, would then give us a backup, which would be an inverted head and shoulders pattern coming back up to the 41. So there's a chance you can accumulate more Shiba Inu at the 41. I don't want to say that's possible right now because we got a lot to do before that can happen. But if you pay attention to this wick, it's very volatile. It wants to come down. The thing is the volume's holding up so strong that I don't believe we'll get this scenario played out. So continue to hold your Shiba Inu. If you sold a little bit at the 3,500, at the 5,600 level, I'm a little jealous. I didn't get as much out as I wanted. I sold 10%. Not a lot, but I made a couple bucks. So pay attention to that. If you want to go into another coin after this happens, that's up to you because there's a chance on the next 8 o'clock time frame. We're going to get a new 4-hourly candle, 8 o'clock, and I do believe that it's going to give us the confirmation whether we're going down or up. So I'll see you in a few minutes. We'll probably leave this feed open. So Wall Street Pete, Sicto and Crypto, I'll leave this right here in my chair. I'm not here. And if you don't see me, well, then you know we're not doing live TA at the current moment. See you at about 8:10 now because you just juiced up my time, my coffee and my smoke. Flapjack and a pancake, anybody? See ya. Live TA with Wall Street Pete. At about 8:10. If I come sooner, let's go. Sicto and crypto. I'm hoping that 8 o'clock candle is going to show us something significant. There will be a confirmation coming. So see you in about 8:10. Definitely going to see you then. It looks like we're falling down again. And I want to know the next candle at 8 o'clock will confirm. Are we continuing to get the head and shoulders inverted pattern down? Or are we going to go test back up and break through Wall Street Pete's 56 price of resistance to fall? Stay tuned. See you soon. I'll leave some music for you. Why not, right? Do a little bit of Wall Street Pete music for you. Got to go take care of it. I have no coffee. I'm miserable as AF right now. So there's the price. We're coming down. Currently trading 55. Not too bad.
Do you have it in you? Can you continue to do the things we do? We huddle, we both open a bottle. This is the SHIBA way. I love it. Hey, we got the bills to pay. That's why you watch Wall Street P2TA. Hurry up.
Good morning.
Join today. It's the Wall Street P way. SHIBA in you. Will it continue? I really don't know. Is it a sin to get in? I go to church every day. I pray I do this way. I hope I got the TA because we got bills to pay.
That's why you pay the $10. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, TJ. All right. So Wall Street Pete's here. Officially ready to rock and roll. Like Billy Joel. How we doing this morning? It's Wednesday. It's hump day. And Wall Street Pete's ready to rock and roll here. Currently down in the crypto total market cap. Starting to become a problem here. And I don't really care about myself here. I just want to see what's going on in the charts and what's going on in the crypto news. So if you like crypto news, Crypto TA, please hit the like and subscribe. This is Gentleman Wall Street Pete. We actually worked on Wall Street. I'm sorry, I'm running around like a lunatic this morning, sweating my ass off. Already took a shower because of sweating. 2.47 total crypto market cap. We're actually down 0.01 since I last left about 5-10 minutes ago. But good news. SHIBA INU is continuing to fight to see maybe keep this 56 level as a support. That's a great question. I'd like to get the answer on that. Right now we are 4 minutes, and if you look 3 minutes and 37 seconds and counting on my right hand side here, we are going to get a new candle. And I'll tell you right now, if we're going to get a new candle, this may go parabolic. Why? Well, Wall Street Pete's been following this shit for a really long time, and now that I'm really starting to pay attention, definitely to mention, we're getting a lot of support up. I don't know what happened with this one wick. I don't understand how we manipulated down. I really wasn't paying attention at the time, and I'll just be perfectly honest. This is what we do, but there's something coming on the next candle. If you pay attention on the last wick that we had on SHIBA INU, and this was 26 at the 16th hour on TradingView, if you want to follow me, 4 hours. This is the 4 hourly, and if you pay attention here, if I were to just take this, something happened where we went in the same range from the 5,000 to the 56. We're getting the same kind of ranges. I don't know if you noticed that. I do. And with that being said, what's happening is now the next move. Well, if that's literally doing what it's doing, then that means that the next move is going to be this. I'm just saying. TA history repeats itself. What I'm looking at right now is the move from this last red candle all the way up. And if you notice, we got a 24.4% move after the last fall. Now I'm looking at the last fall. It did the same thing, very manipulative fall. It was actually a healthy fall. This one, not so much, but remember the candles were very strong. We had the volume coming in, so maybe we need some volume. Let's take a peek at the volume. So the volume's coming out, obviously, in this hour. And if you look in 2 minutes, 1 minute and 53 seconds, we're going to be sitting here fighting to go up. Excuse me, 1 second. I got to blow my nose. So, I mean, if you look right here, and this is what I'm talking about. This line that I predicted that we would get to and have no problem with in the next couple of days, and we did, was 5,600. Well, now if you really start to appear, there's a pattern on this rising channel that broke. There was a rising channel. We can get rid of that. We don't need to see that no more. But there was an ascending rising channel, right? And if you see it come in, and it's very, very, very crappy looking, let me fix it. Anybody got a token before I continue this? If anybody has a token, an asset that you want to go over that we may have on TradingView, please, in the comment section now or forever hold your peace. Tell me what you want to go over. Tell me a coin you want to talk about out of SHIBA INU before I get done with this breakdown. Now, as I look at SHIBA INU, I'm going to pull up a couple things. One's going to be my favorite, relative strength index chart. If you have not hit the like button, please continue to hit the like and subscribe because we're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and damn, we're going soon. Now, this is the 4 hourly. The trend is your friend until it's the end. Well, there could be one more pull-up with the volume coming in, so we'll check the volume. There's a lot of indicators, a lot of things you want to do. As SHIBA INU, congratulations. You are now the 11th top coin in the crypto total market cap. Congratulations. You are now one away from Doge. And they did call it the Dogecoin killer. Starting to make me wonder, were they accurate? Very accurate. So 19.3 continuing to go up in the volume. You want to go over Phantom. And what is the three ones for that? Because I don't F with Phantom. I'm not kidding. I heard of it a million times. I've never gone over it. I've never researched it, so I'm just telling you the truth. We'll get a little pull here and then back up, or this WT on that Jasmy is automatic. That'll definitely be done. So we'll stop here, and we're going to stop beating a dead horse, but we did get the new candle. So let's see what we did on the candle. That's kind of important. We can get rid of it all. I'm really not scared to start over. A lot of people are like, oh, my God, what'd you just do? Well, what I just did was I got rid of all my TA for the week of what I've been doing. Don't care. All right, so what we're looking at now is starting to be maybe a confirmation of the head and shoulders pattern that I spoke to you all about. Definitely, this is starting to look so. Wow. Now, it doesn't mean it'll stay that way. But what's going on? Is that Luke? Yeah, it is Luke. What's up, Luke? So what's going on here is we're getting the head and shoulders pattern exactly as I maybe said, but no. Hold up 1 minute. Hey. So we're going to fluctuate to the hourly, up, double top pattern forming on the hourly. Okay. Now, that is something to pay attention to. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we now have a crisis on our hand. We now may sit here and fumble and fool around in here because we are now going to get the confirmation of an inverted head and shoulders pattern or this consolidation down to the 5,000-ish level. Fibonacci sequence level, we are 100%. We got to do it. We got to do it. This is big, ladies and gentlemen. What is happening right now? We're forming a double top pattern on the hourly. So every hour, obviously we already know it's candles, but I'm saying to you, it's a very bearish sign. But what may happen is you could get that considered as a shoulder, but I really, really doubt it. It looks like we're going to form something on the 4 hourly. It's really looking like it. It is what it is. This is definitely a bearish momentum right here. If you look here, let me explain to you. Shoulder on the 4 hourly, 100%. We got a shoulder right there. So we're looking there. Inverted, well, the inverted, we'd have to find it in here. We're not worrying about that because right now this trend was your friend, and it's always your friend, but we're coming down. I see it. It's clear as day we're coming down. So let's see the shoulder. Now let's find the head. That's the problem right now. I need to find where the head is. The last time I got flat. This is really important to you right now. Like, this is very important to you. Like, you can't make mistakes on this. And this is why a lot of people won't go live and do live TA because, oh, no, I'm scared to do it. All right. 4 hours. The next candle we get is 12 o'clock noontime. So what we'll see here now is this. This was a manipulative wick. I don't know what. I call it a wick because we call it candles. This candlestick, whatever the price did here, very manipulative. Very, 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 very manipulative. I mean, it's ridiculous. So we kind of wipe that out for now and just continue to pay attention to the TA that we have. The TA we have, we built some support level at the 41. And what I'm expecting on this pullback here is a 38.2. That's my first scenario for me, Wall Street Pete. Any considerations, that's up to you. This is not financial advice. This is just the Wall Street Pete strategy. So I figured that's what it was. I want to double check. That'll be the first one I do, Travis, is FTM Phantom. So 1 second. All right, so now if we look here, coming down, there may be a couple hours of this coming down, not a couple hours, a couple for release, and then we might get this pump up, but it'll bring us to 53. So in the end of this candle at the 12 o'clock, if we bounce off this at the 12 o'clock, the very next candle will take us back to where we need to go. Why? Because I see a lot of volume coming, and even Solana, looking at Solana, $190, great buy right now, and that's obviously my opinion if you want to talk of it like that. XRP's got volume. There's definitely going to happen. Something's going to happen there on XRP. Please hit the like and subscribe. The volume's going up on XRP. I don't know what's going on with it, but something's happening. I'm just letting you know. Cardano, I didn't even pay attention to Cardano. Look at Ethereum down below 4,000. Down below $2. Speaking of Ethereum, 4.5 billion. So yeah, we're looking really good. XRP has both of these beat in the last 24. So that XRP news was huge. We're going to fluctuate up and down, up and down, up and down. I do believe we may create a bullish flag here, a couple candles, because there's not much history of being up here, of course. But I believe we're doing this J-like substance. And I do believe we're going to continue to create new higher highs. All-time highs are here, and I'm done. That's it. Finito. SHIBA INU. This is what we're going to look at. SHIBA INU is going to go up and down like crazy. There's nothing I can do. All I can do is add my indicators, right? Put them together and tell you from this point on, enjoy the ride. Because this is what's happening. And I'm going to go over that too, Lou, because it's important. But before I get off SHIBA INU, we stop talking about it. I want you to see where we are on the ribbon. The ribbon, this is a big place, okay? And what that means is that we will see the price. And I'm going to leave you with this thought. We will see the price of that ribbon again. In other words, this ribbon, we will touch the exponential moving average on the 4-hourly. I promise you that the price of SHIBA INU will eventually, don't know when, but we'll be at the tip of this ribbon on the EMA exponential moving average. When it comes back down, you'll see it happens often. And when it goes up, it tips, and that's a good tip that it's a good buy. Pay attention, dollar cost average into this, and be careful. That's all I can tell you. Now, Jasmy. I already told every single, this is another exactly as I predicted. I can't stand it, but hey, I did it. So what do you want me to tell you? Wall Street, Pete Sicto, Crypto, I need your help. I need you to hit the like button. This is important. We hit it. We did exactly as I said was going to happen. And I told you if we didn't get a 10.7, and you can watch my video from a week ago, we were all the way down here at 6 cents. We're not even where I'm trying to get to. We were almost in the 6 cents range. And I told you here on October 24th that 10 cents is coming. This is Jasmy. This is the Jasmy, whatever you want to call it. I don't give a damn, Sam. We're making money, bam, bam. And what's going to happen is I'm not getting back into Jasmy until Jasmy shows me either a great long support level of this 10.7 as I called. Exactly, again, cha-cha-cha. If we don't get the pull-up, and we do get the confirmation of this as it's starting to look, inverted head and shoulders pattern, come down and give me the shoulder as it's emulating almost what it's doing, but we're going in a bull market, so we're doing something different, but at the same time, you're getting shook out, you're getting faked out, and then you'll be back on a new rising channel, ascending channel, whatever you may want to call it. And then you'll see what I'm talking about here. This is really big. This is a big deal here on Jasmy. If you have not seen it before, look, it did it here, right? This is the peak we had before. This was October 21st. Everybody thought Jasmy was done, Jasmy, whatever you want to call it, right? And then what we do, we did a nice steady rising channel. Well, that's what happens. So we got to do Phantom for Travis, as he's probably sitting here waiting impatiently as he is, as I am. He's my brother, so if he's my brother, I know he's impatient like I. Phantom 286. So does anybody have that to be considered as the correct one? We got right now Bitfinex. Right now looking at the 4-hourly FTM Phantom. Okay, so this is my first time messing with Phantom. I've heard about it many, many times. This is what the channel does. Once in a while, we do some live TA for everyone. Why not? You got your money in here. This is not financial advice. This is what I would do. What would Wall Street Pete do? I don't know. We're going to find out. So right now, Phantom is not trying to be a phantom because I'll tell you right now, it's got my attention. Wow. Phantom, I see why you're paying attention to it. And right now, Phantom, holy cow. This is wild, Trav. Thank you for showing. I know people talked about it a lot of times. You're not the only one to talk about it. Like I was last night, 8 p.m. live, there was no hey, this is what happens. You got to be grateful for what you got, Michael. Be grateful for what you got, Michael. We're not always going to be here. We're not always going to be around. One day, we're going to miss each other. So you better be grateful for what you got, is my point. We can't always make every live. Sometimes you'll see, as you know, we don't make every live. But we're getting a bounce exactly where we need to get on this upward trend line. It's the 4-hourly. We have no indicators yet. We have nothing going on. We got some volume now. Oh, now we got some relative strength index chart coming in. And what happened was there was a manipulative profit takeout. I guess it was God, because the entire fucking market hit this. Excuse my French. The entire market got it. If you understand what I'm saying, the entire market got this. So I guess everybody got together and said, oh, we're taking money out. No. What happened was Bitcoin got taken out. What I said was we had to stay above the 60,000 before I go back to Phantom. I want to explain to you what's going on and comparing and contrast. This is important. So what we're dealing with here is some type of support level all the way the hell through here on Bitcoin, which is doing to the entire market. And if you see here, there's a rising channel, rising trend line that I told you. It's the same thing in Phantom. And we broke through, and now this seems to be the support level of 58.5, but then becomes a fear of FOMO, and it's scaring everybody. Well, this is the problem. You got to pay attention to what Big Daddy's doing, because now Big Daddy is deciding, well, there's a fear. There's a fear that that was the top. You understand me? You see, not Travis, not everyone's educated like you and I and some of the other followers we have in here today. A lot of people have a fear that 67,000 was the complete. That's it. We're done. Bitcoin will never be ever something again. I'm trying to help you understand that. You have to think like everybody else. What is this? This is a downward M, and it's also a healthy correction at the same time. Put it all together. What do you got? You got a recipe or you got a recipe for buy more. Buy the dip, have a sip, take a rip. This is what we talk about, Skip. And I'm thinking 56,000, right? Will take us 57,000. Will take us to right about where we need to go after the FOMO's done. Right about when everyone's done. And then you'll get your falling wedge pattern. And that's usually what you'll get. We talk about this all the time. And then we'll probably break out right about here in November 2nd. So it's actually playing out perfect. That's hilarious. November 2nd, the beginning of the new month. The end of the month, bearish? What? Could that be after a huge pull-up? No. So pay attention to what's happening right now. If you were to look at the monthly, you'd probably see it's been a long time since we had a bearish month. Now we're coming into these time frames where, enjoy this. Maybe we get the end of the month down. Now November skip up. Then a little down, not even much in November. And then December, we already talked about what's going to happen in December. December, we'll be singing Christmas songs. We already started in October, the end of October, right? It's beginning to look a lot like Dogecoin or whatever you want to do, right? I was talking about walking into crypto wonderland because it's starting to be wonderful. We're going to get this downward maybe for the rest of the month. That sucks. But hey, it's the 27th, and we got about 4 more days, and then we got about 6 until we really have to get into here. And what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about maybe retesting and retouching on Bitcoin. So I know you're really excited. Maybe you wanted to talk about what the Bitcoin price was going to do. And Phantom. But we got to show you what's happening here. And I'm going to leave this here. I'm probably never going to touch this. And if this happens exactly, well, then we'll print it. I'm going to take a quick little picture, and then we're going back to Phantom because it's a little quick tune. I like that a lot, and that's the 4-hourly, so you might want to pay attention to that. So let's get back to Phantom, and then we're going to do maybe some TA and one more thing, and I think Luke said it. XRP. We have not done any XRP TA in forever, so it does deserve to get some of our attention here. So we hit the tips, and then right about there, okay? So let's see what happens here, because what I'm thinking is as long as we get this invert. So now this is the shoulder, right? I mean the head, excuse me. Up here was the head, just like the rest of the market. This is FT. This is FTM Phantom, if anyone's interested. And it's no Phantom to me, because if you ask me, this mother effer's been, if you got in this in August, for Christ's sakes, and we're talking like August, we're talking like Solana style. If you got in Solana and if you got into Phantom's 37 cents, roughly building support along all the way from the end of August. And then what happened at the end of August? Well, there was something crazy. We went into September and we did take a big peek up. I'm trying to see if we can talk about this and then find out because these moves, these percentages are actually astronomical. I can't even keep up with this. I'm stuttering because I'm mad that I didn't get on this. You can't have your money everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. And that's another lesson to be taught. You can't have your money everywhere. So we did almost 360%, pretty much a 360% move. And then we started establishing some support here. And if I told you, look, we would have hit this eventually, and you would have said I was nuts, well, I would have told you $2.98, $3 is coming if we didn't pay attention to this. Well, now let's get rid of the repeat of what it did, right? The pickup. This is how I'm going to get my price on the history right there. And then look where we went. Whoo, I would have told you that. So what's going to happen? Well, we're going to have to do the same thing on the fallback here. So let me get rid of all of my last couple pieces. I guess I'll just do this and delete it. This is TradingView. This is the 4-hourly, if anyone was interested, on Phantom. Wow, a lot of prices here, a lot of things going on in Phantom that I didn't know about. Travis, you text me every time. Call me 2, 3 in the morning, whatever the hell you do, and you can't bother me about this? You're in trouble. Wow. I know you said something one time, but damn. So I'm looking at this right now, and every time I did get this is a nice pullback. This is a really nice pullback. This is a very, very healthy pullback. And if I were to do my magic, and that's about where it goes, and that's exactly where I want to be. I'll tell you right now, 50% pullback is the most usually. 50% is usually a very, very bearish, bullish, excuse me, is a very bullish. And now we're finally, after 5 minutes, breaking this down. I'm finally understanding that Phantom on the rising channel here, it's looking great. This was a manipulative move. I don't care what anybody says, even though somehow we did find... what was that? The 78.6. That pullback, that tells me we're in a reverse. So if I ever come down into this area, you are in a reverse bear trend. I just want you to know a reverse trend, which is now bearish. If you ever come down to these levels, 242, and we break down, if we break down this price, I just want you to know, Travis, this is a big deal. If we break down to that white dot, I'm going to tell you right now, we don't bounce from that ever, you're effed. Okay? I just want you to know that that's huge. I don't know how much money people have in this, but I do TA on this all the time, and I'm going to tell you for a fact, if it ever comes down to, and it did, so it's kind of making me look silly, but if it ever comes down to this support level and breaks, panic. And I usually never tell no one ever panic. That's like rule number 1, never panic. It really is. You should never panic. But that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Get out or panic, one or the other, because you're going to be waiting for a long time. You're going to find out something crazy. So right now, this is telling me, and this is the forwardly, I want to see the hourly, what it's doing, because the hourlies could give me a dead cat bounce, and I don't want to see that. But I do want to see a healthy pullback. And on the hourly, the healthy pullback gives me the 50%, and it is showing the 50% Fibonacci sequence level. That is a healthy, bullish trend still. If we can get to the 61.8, I do believe that that final... price right here, and I'm just going to get a little cleaner here because that looks silly. Right here, the price is 267. We're still bullish, so just pay attention to those. Those are the levels. We're still bullish, and I want you to understand those prices. We're still bullish. I'll say it 3 more times until you get mad. So there you go. That's Phantom. Broke it down. The next 4-hourly candle is the 12 o'clock candle. This is the hourly, but look for the inverted head and shoulders pattern here, as this may have been the head. So if this is the head, then I'm going to explain to you that this is something different. And this is on the hourly. See that? That's a shoulder, and it's called a dead cat bounce. And then what that will be, and this is most likely, if you were to ask me, what are the chances of this happening? What are the chances of this happening, Pete? If you were to ask me, I would tell you almost 100%. Almost 100%. I'm not kidding. If you were to tell me, and there's nothing 100%. What are the chances that we come back, we touch, and we hit this on Phantom when we do this all over again? I'll tell you probably facts. Like, definitely it's going to happen again. So pay attention to that. You can make some money on here if you want. Sell at $3.09, sell it to $3, and then come back and accumulate a little more at the $2.81. I'm just telling you, it's going to happen again. If you don't believe me, don't make me scream it, right? Don't believe me, just watch. Boom, 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 boom. So what's the next TA? Let's kick it out. The next TA, Dogecoin we haven't done. Luke is probably still here. Luke, let me know you're here because I really only do XRP for you, and I love XRP. I know the banks are going to eat it like Pac-Man. I get it. A lot of people don't do their research, and that's your number one problem in the crypto market. Do your own research, as I'm not a registered financial advisor. Now, let me tell you something. As Jim Carrey would tell you, right? I love Jim Carrey, one of the best actors in the world. Dead. He's gone. It's a shame. He used to live in a cardboard box, and now he's like Adam Sandler. Just goodbye. Well, time for new people to shine. But if you look here, and I'm looking strong, right here on XRP, we're in a range where we used to be. And where was that? Well, that was the month of October on the 21st, 5 days ago. I mean, really, it wasn't long ago. But, oh no, I'm sorry. It was the beginning. It was the beginning of the month. Excuse me. October 1st, 2021. That's what I knew. Something seems wrong and fishy there. So the beginning of this month, we were looking kind of right where we are now. If you see it, there it is. And what's going to happen is we have to build the support level now of where we were at once before in the beginning of the month. And I'm trying to explain to you. I'm glad you're here. See this? Well, I'm going to break all this down. As you see here, many times we've had problems at the 122 level. So anybody looking to accumulate more XRP, on the hourly, I'm not getting enough information. Let me see this. This is now... All right, I just want to get those prices stuck in my head. 112 is a big number for me, and 122. All right, so we're erasing everything and starting over. This is just what I do. I'm sorry if that bothers anybody. This is live TA with Wall Street Pete. Nobody does this for you, I promise you. So we're looking here, and the trend is your friend. And this trend is still looking very, very, very bullish. So I'm going to grab myself some volume. I want to see what's going on. This is XRP. Hit refresh because I got to see the real volume in real life. The real volume in real life is 6.3. I'm a fan of that. I'm a big fan of the 6.3 billion. That's huge. 6.3 billion volume in XRP. I may have to get a position on this. What's happening here is there's a rising channel, ascending channel, that is actually starting to form on this. And you don't know it yet, but it's looking to come and it's looking to break out. XRP is looking to break out, and I did say the 122 level will scratch that. While I'm looking at the 4 hourly, that was just the hourly. So in the short term hourly, you're going to see the 122 somewhere. 112 is a huge resistance right now, but I want to talk about the 121. This is the top peak of my ascending I guess you call it. It really is an ascending channel. If you notice it, what happened was there's some manipulation in the market. We can't do nothing about the whales that make this shit happen. Excuse my French. They make this happen. I'm not in control of that. TA can't help that. Nobody can help that. The only people who can help that is the whales. It's really aggravating. But you have to do is just play along. We're average people watching this. Maybe we're not. Maybe some of us got some good money in here. I get it. I do. I have some good money. But I'm talking about millions and millions of dollars. Maybe that's why my channel isn't exploded yet. Maybe I'm not showing you my Jaguar. Maybe I'm not showing you whatever. I don't give a shit. Long story short is the peak's coming. And if you see it right there across the top, you're going to be able to get out of XRP here. And it's going to probably come right about here. And I don't know if the time frame's going to hit it on the money time frame. Don't call me on that. November 4th. Don't quote me on that. But November 4th does look pretty good. So I'm actually putting it. I'm such a dick. Wall Street beats sick though in crypto. If you like this channel, it's a gentleman who used to work on Wall Street. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe. Used to work here. Used to do TA. Used to do profit margin calls for a lot of people here, millionaires. They used to come in with jeans ripped. It's crazy. And they do open out, cry, and scream in the ring. And you wouldn't believe it. They were millionaires. You would have no clue. But this is what we are. This is what we do. And these are my credentials. I actually did work there. So if anybody's calling me out of my bluff, there's my badge. Every day, magnetic made to get in. We used to have bomb-sniffing dogs come in. It was crazy. I'd be able to get my hair cut, be able to do everything. Eat, shit, sleep there. It was wild. Wonderful place. Met a lot of great people. But now as we're sitting here jabber-jawing, I want to get to the EMA. This is XRP, so the EMA actually will help us because I haven't been using it. What is the EMA? Well, it's estimated moving averages, exponential moving average, excuse me, Bollinger Bands. And what's going to happen now is I have the Bollinger Bands mixed up with it. And what I'm looking for to see is the high volatile waves as we're getting a roller coaster ride in the upward mode. Problem is that we did get that big ass excuse my French, I don't know. Adam Sandler has $300 million 8-movie deal with Netflix. Oh, well, I'm smoking a lot then. That's all. I love Adam Sandler. You kidding me? I'm not bashing him. It's just I felt like he has to come out with a hilarious movie in forever. All the movies are the same. It gives me a headache, and I love that man. So don't start with me, Michael. I'll be at your house, Michael. I already got to make a visit to New Jersey soon. To the certain side of New Jersey. I didn't want to say that where. Anyways, so we're going up here, and I'm starting to see if this is the new one. What's going to happen is going to be a new trend that we're going to have to form. But I think currently right now, and I don't know why that's happening. Sorry. I think currently right now, we're getting a shoulder. That's what it looks like on it. We got the head. And then we're getting a shoulder, or we're now going to get this high volatile wave action coming back to retest here. And if I say what's the retest here, well, that's the 112. So we're automatically looking great. I want to get some RSI levels now that I got that up. I know we're kind of going slow today. I'm really sorry. I'm usually fast. But if I were to be the person to say, hey, would I take a short position or a long position at this moment? Wall Street Pete, 100%. You can definitely put your chickens on that one. I'm going to be putting a long position on pretty soon on XRP, if not already coming. I want to see what the 12 o'clock candle looks like to give me a confirmation. But I'm now confirming and starting to look at all these are good. So that's for Luke. The next one's going to be Cardano. I want to talk about Cardano because I'm excited, and I have too much Cardano. This right here is a long time coming. If you look at the bottom here, we're in May. This is a lot of time spent in the middle area. It's a medium. And the 141 is going to be something to contest as we were here trying to test it up once before. So pay attention to these levels. Pay attention to all of that. I'm excited for XRP. What would happen if we get a fall down? Why are we locked? Oh boy, I keep hitting that lock button. If we were to get a fall down, though, I want you to understand it wouldn't be too far. There's not much more you can do. The fall down would be to 93 cents, and we already did it. So that's impossible. Nice. That's crazy, Luke. I hate when I hear it. I don't hate it. I just hate that I can't get on it. So that maybe that makes me a hater. Yeah, it does make you a hater. So I hate a little bit, Luke. 17 cents. I remember when XRP was 14 and I bought some. Did I keep it? Nope. I sold it because there was a lawsuit for Ripple. They were talking and I got out. And I got scared at 27 cents. I was excited they even got to 27 cents. So here we go. Solana is at the greatest buy ever in the short-term time frame. And wow, I'm sorry to keep sounding like an idiot, but you do. I used to watch people when I was younger, and I said, this guy sounds like an idiot. I'm so tired of hearing exactly as I predicted. Carl used to even do that, and it was annoying. But you know what? Exactly as I predicted. I said there's going to be a big ticker bounce come down, and then that's what's going to start this trajectory, and it's going to bring us up parabolic. I'm telling you, this is so exciting. Oh, man. I can't believe this. I'm just sitting here in awe. You know why? Because I know this was a manipulative smackdown, as many of you do not, and I don't even remember seeing it hit this price. It's ridiculous, but what is it? It's the 61.8 pullback. I said that the level could be touched and the stick is moved, but it's precisely where it needs to be. It's crazy. 181, 183 it hit. Wow. So if you see the fall down, I was trying to show you it was going to fall. This was my opinion where we'd be. Well, we're there right now, and that's exactly where the candle stood at. So almost exactly as I predicted. In my mind, it's exactly as I predicted. So please hit the like and subscribe. We had this little trend going up. It was a freaking rising wedge, but it was usually bearish. When you get this rising wedge, I thought it was a rising channel, and it's looking to be more of a rising wedge, and we did get it bearish. Now we're going to look and see if we get this on Cardano, and this is what scares me, ladies and gentlemen. You get those M's, and now what you'll see is we're going to find out, do we get it here? This right here is going to be the determination, the confirmation of whether we are going up or down. So I want you to understand we're currently there. And if we break the neckline of this price, 217, we are gone and out of here like Vladimir. Just want you to understand this is a really huge, really, really, really huge neckline that we need to do. And I really hope we get there. It's going to take some time. We did some damage, as you see the bears. We're going to get ready to go. This is going to be an hour channel now. We'll do some more eventually, TA, on some other stuff. But I do want you to know there's a double bottom M forming possible, and Bitcoin's on its way doing the same exact thing. So we got to see if this is the bottom. Pay attention. The absolute worst case scenario on Bitcoin would be, and I'd have to talk about it because it's really doing everything in its power to show you that we're falling, would be right here. I'm going to come out and show you because this is so important, because I see it right now. It's actually disturbing a little bit. I got everything set up correctly. Okay. So I'm just trying to double check because I don't want everyone to get screwed up here. But right here, that's what we're looking at. So if you pay attention to 56.7, that's it. I'll even type it for everyone who doesn't get it. We cannot fall past here. Worst case. That's my worst case. And what does that mean? It doesn't mean shit. We may never touch this. We may never touch this. Does it look like we're getting there? It absolutely does. I believe we're going to hit the shoulder. I believe that the shoulder is real as steel. If you see, that's the head, shoulder, coming down. It's a quick shoulder, so I'm kind of excited. I'm not even sad. I'm actually excited because then this would be the inverted head and shoulders pattern at the 56.7. I would then buy more Bitcoin, and the rest of the market is back in action. And if you notice, we're back in November 4th again. Holy cow. So November 4th, just keep that in mind. November 4th. I don't know what's going on with November 4th. I don't have a special date for that. But I'll tell you right now, whatever's going on with that day, whatever's going on in November 4th, have a happy Halloween. People will be crying. Is this the end? Is Bitcoin dying again? I don't know. Are we going to hit maybe the worst case scenario, 58.5, which is where we're at now? That could be the other. So remember, that's the worst case scenario. So could 58.5 be the end and we're done? Pay attention, definitely to mention. All right. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. Hit the like and subscribe for me, please. Share it to a friend. Hit the bell notification. Hit the all. So when we do go live, you can get this stuff immediately, because a lot of this stuff, this market's very volatile, as you can tell. You could lose your shirt. You could lose everything. And I don't want people to lose everything. So please be careful when you're trading. Go to the Wall Street. Check us out on the About channel and see what we're about. We talk about a lot of things. We come live to you usually every day, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, and usually every day, 8 p.m.
The Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches.
Wall Street Beat, Crypto and Crypto. Have a great day. Hump day.
Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Toss, I'm back. Nigga, Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto, crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's crypto and crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more.
And I think we do remain
Everybody
bullish.
buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the to the moon? We're going real soon. I said it, so change your attitude and your tune. This is the Wall Street Beat Show. Positivity, love, yo. Oh, oh.
This is the end of the live. Keep in mind, we did actually already touch that 47, that manipulated candle. So keep that in mind. That's a big deal. We may already be on our way back to press up here. So it's actually not going to surprise me. 80%, 70, I would say 70% chance we do remain bullish. That's a big deal.